Good blessed Friday night, October the 18th, 2024. The time being 6:44 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me, anything that I say or produce. That's your prerogative. You have a right to the United States Constitution. The First Amendment gives you the right, freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom to protest, freedom to gather, and freedom to associate. If you a felon, you want to check with your local law enforcement officials and see whether or not you have a right as a felon to associate with other felons. If you're on probation or parole, you want to check with your parole or probation officer to see if it's okay for you to protest, gather together, or associate with other people that's on probation or parole. What I want to talk about tonight, I want to give an update on the one homeless guy that I've been trying to help get a place. And he been in the streets for about maybe 3 months, and it was getting cold. But on, I believe it was Wednesday, October the 16th, 2024, I went up to the library to check on him because I hadn't heard from him in about almost a day. And that, normally I go up a couple of days, a couple of times out of a day to make sure he is fed. First, I want to tell you, and I want to thank all the other people that's been helping. People all the way in Bertrand that seen the YouTube video when I was speaking about when I interviewed the homeless guy. He asked to tell his story, to get help. And I want to thank the female in Bertrand. She knows who she is. I don't have to mention her name. For sending me the money, Visa, Cash App, to get his birth certificate and his IDs. I want to thank the one family here in town. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm not going to say your name. But the father seen the YouTube and seen me feeding the guy up by the library. The father brought him a meal. The son helped him fill out an application. The daughter seen me on my bike coming back up there one night. She made a U-turn and said, Raymond, is the guy still up there at the library? Do he need something to eat? I said, he gonna probably tell you he don't, but I said he probably can use something else, even though I gave him something earlier. She went in and fed him. I want to thank even the police. Those of y'all that said I'm racist and don't like the police here in Charleston, Missouri, I always say if the shoe fit, wear it. This officer here, I ain't gonna say his name, he took the man something to eat up there. That go to show you, those of you criticize my YouTube, people do watch. And like I told everybody else, all law enforcement ain't bad. All white folks ain't bad. All black folks ain't bad. All of them ain't good neither. You see what I'm saying? But I want to also say that I want to thank the people in the library. I want to even thank his PO. I talked to her on the phone. And especially what I ain't gonna say especially right now, but my two young daughters, I thank them for helping me. We gave them clothes. My son that was killed in Carbondale, Illinois, those that didn't know he got hung and they trying to say he committed suicide. I had some of his clothes that the guy can fit. And I thank my young daughters, like I said, for taking the time, 18 and 19-year-olds. They sometimes, at that age, they don't care about nobody homeless. They only care about themselves. But I want to just say this here. It's people that you least expect that watch my videos and agree 100% with me. And it's some people that you would least expect. On the 16th, Wednesday, a few things happened. The best thing that happened to me was when I found out a female that I know and a guy I know, they got a place for this guy to lay his head. Ain't God good? I can't forget the executive director of Shiny Light with the food. I thank him. Personally, I thank him. I know him personally. I thank him for what he did. I thank the administrator and the executive director of the Housing Authority for what they donated in trying to help this young man. Even though I used to criticize them, but they still came through. I criticized the police department, they still came through. I criticized Shiny Light, they still came through. I criticized a lot of people. But some people wouldn't come through. Hey, how you doing? And it's a person that a lot of y'all, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all, some of y'all send y'all children's to his programs. But it should show you all he wants is your children's number, social security number, and signature on his paperwork saying he fed your kids or they came to one of his programs. That's Lester Gillespie, one of the biggest crooks in Charleston, Missouri. He has more programs than white and black people put together in Mississippi County, not just in Charleston, Missouri. And look in the black neighborhoods and see what's going on. Look who and see who is benefiting. Lester Gillespie, I drove the guy over because I'm barred from the Charleston Housing Authority's property where Lester Gillespie have all of his programs at the C.F. Bowen Center, the former Lincoln School, 700 Cy Williams Avenue, or 700 Elm, used to be Elm Street, to see our Civic Center. The man went over there for help. How y'all doing? The man went over there for help. And this is what Lester Gillespie told him. I'm going to ask you something. He said, what's that? He said, Raymond Ivy sent you over there, didn't he? And he said, yeah, I'm not going to lie, because I needed help. He said, I know he's trying to set me up. He said, Lester said, he didn't let you stay in his house. And he said, matter of fact, Mr. Ivy said his house is too small, and not to mention that he have daughters there. But he's doing the best he can to try to help me. And Lester Gillespie said, well, Raymond Ivy got all the connections, and told the man ain't nothing he can do. Now, he got a father's program. You see what I'm saying? He got a family program, strengthening families. He got a father program, Fathers First. Father, real men and real fathers. He got that program and all these other programs. He got Stellar Consultants. He got Fresh Start Self-Improvement Center. And then he just got another one where he getting about $500,000 minimum for this. It take a village to raise a child, stopping the gun violence. We ain't got no damn gun violence here. It may start being some so he can get grant money. You see what I'm saying? The only people do violence is the people that he associate with. But he turned this man down. And I got video when I went past him after I came from Shiny Light getting him some food. And I happened to see Lester. I wasn't looking for him. He was putting up a sign. And you can believe the individual that was helping him put up the sign is not no mentor in no black community or no community here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. I can guarantee you that. But you can hear Lester Gillespie when I asked him, you don't help the homeless? And he said, no. He said, I know you trying to set me up. But yet, I'm going to show you another video from December the 7th, 2022, about a little after 5 o'clock in the evening, when Lester Gillespie was forcing his way into one of his rental homes at 603 Lee Street here in Charleston, Missouri. And a sheriff deputy by the name Nicholas Pratt was with him, and Nicholas Pratt told him he couldn't do that. And Lester screamed at the man and said, "This is my house." Lester didn't have no respect for the sheriff. He didn't have no respect for that young black female. I don't care if she was black or white, but she had 2 young children that was afraid. Nicholas Pratt told him if he didn't leave, he'll be leaving with him, going up under arrest. Lester said, "I can call Brent Farrow. I work for him." Brent Farrow is the head sheriff here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. Nicholas Pratt is a sworn deputy law enforcement official doing his job. Lester didn't have no respect for him, so he handcuffed him, took him down to the sheriff's department. Brent Farrow made this deputy let this man go, told him to write his report, and guess what? The report didn't go nowhere. He wouldn't even allow the deputy to exercise his right because the deputy told Lester, "You committing a burglary and an assault." Anybody else would have been arrested. But yet, Lester wasn't. It's going to take the feds to get him. If they look at his programs, they'll see all them programs he got more programs than white and black. He got more programs than white, blacks, and people in the churches, and ain't doing nothing. Look over there at 604 Gale Street behind that fence where all them vans he got back there. Why you ain't working them? Because you had people driving them vans illegally because they were supposed to have license like I got, e-license. But I want to tell y'all, the bottom line, the young man that need Lester, I'm going to tell you about another couple that I'm trying to help get up off the streets. And they willing to pay rent because they got a little income coming in. But they homeless. Me and my daughter feeds them occasionally when they need help. A white guy and a white female. The white guy know Lester and some of Lester's relatives. He went over there. I told him to go over there a few months ago to the C.F. Bowen Center. And some of Lester kinfolks that the white guy know personally. They didn't ask him, "Did Raymond send you?" Because they didn't think I know white people. But I sent them not to set Lester up, but to get help because this man be on the news. He be in the news papers saying what he doing. But if you look at the people that be in the newspaper, they out here committing crimes in the black community, hit and runs. After two of them graduated from one of Lester programs called the Scranton and Family. And then no soon when they was in the Enterprise Carrier newspaper with Lester saying that they graduated from Scranton and Families, each one of the family members, adults, had hit and runs. I sit in the court, hit somebody and ran and driving with no license and still driving with no license. But let me tell you this here. The white guy said when he went over there, Lester kinfolks told him when he said he trying to get someplace to stay, and they told him to go next door to the housing authority. He said, "We put in a list, but we homeless. We trying to get help." Lester wouldn't help him. But see, those of y'all that sending your children to his programs, y'all helping Lester continue to misuse and abuse the black community. Listen to that one video, a 1 minute video when he was trying to force his way into that house. That girl later on, when she got eventually put out, Lester Gillespie got with Children and Family Service. He knows some of them crooked people. And they took the girl kids. They did me the same way, but I got mine back when Lester, Susanna West, and some of the other ones did that to me. I got mine back. I fought for mine. I'm a man. I was willing to die for mine and still would die for mine. And they grown. You see what I'm saying? Lester put his ears up in the people up there at Boomland where they got rid of my daughter. But my daughter is in a better place working. You can't go over there because them people don't know nothing about you, Lester. They know enough that they know you crooked. I don't want my daughters working nowhere in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County where they got these crooked peoples operating. And then where's all the preachers at? I see all these revivals. I see these people jumping up and down, talking about they saved, sanctified, and full of the Holy Ghost. But none of them go up there trying to help them homeless people. But I'm going to leave with this here. The man said Lester people told him to go to the housing authority. They still homeless now, but we working on trying to get them off the street. But the blessing from the 16th of October 2000, Wednesday 2024, with this brother got a place to stay. And the people that helped him, they don't be in the newspaper. They don't be on the news. But on that same day, unfortunately, after leaving the library and I was coming back home, somebody wasn't paying attention when they was driving and hit me from behind. And I ended up going to the hospital where I sat up in that emergency room. About 4 helicopters and about 4 ambulances came in. When I went to get my x-rays, the lady told me, she said, "You blessed." She said, "At least you still alive." And I said, "Yeah, I seen about 4 helicopters and about 4 ambulances come in while I was in the waiting room in the emergency room." And she said, "Yes, most of them died." But I'm going to leave y'all with this here. I thank all of y'all. If I missed some of y'all that helped that brother, God bless all of y'all. You see what I'm saying? All officers ain't bad here. All the sheriff deputies ain't bad here. But the chief of police, Robert Hearns, he need to go. The sheriff of Mississippi County, Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, Brent Farrow, he need to go. And some of the people that's with him need to go. Not all of them. But I'm going to leave with this here, y'all. We have a village here. We have people that's trying to help, but it ain't the ones that's in the newspaper. You see what I'm saying? And then I was going to say something, but I ain't going to even say it because God is working here. Lester Gillespie, in one of the videos, when you was harassing me for 9 minutes and they didn't do nothing to you then, God got something for you, your daughter, and your wife for what y'all doing to our black community here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. The Bible says you reap what you sow. The streets called it karma. My grandmother called it the boomerang. She said, when you throw that boomerang, Lester, like you throw it at me, telling people that I rape children, which they know I don't. We know you got a habit of doing something to females because you's a coward. And the police here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and the sheriff department won't do nothing. But I bet you the feds is watching you. You gonna be R. Kelly Selly. You better talk to Bill Cosby and try to get that appellate lawyer that he had. Peace be still.
Did you get everything you need, sir?
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we both leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
Hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
this is my house.
You own the house, but you rent it, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're
I'm
gonna do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call fire. I can call Brent.
Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing.
No,
This is what you're doing. You getting
I
on
opened
to
that door 'cause she was
everybody.
in the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us,
everybody.
so
No,
you committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house
You're
if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
And
standing
she was
behind it,
standing
and
right
you pushed it
there.
open.
And I asked her, we coming in.
You pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Good blessed Saturday afternoon, August the 26th, 2023. It's about 2:28 p.m. State Highway Patrol. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemy. I greet all of you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God which be with you. I'm here in Charleston, Missouri, across the street from the CF Bowen Center, a place that I'm barred from. The executive director of the Housing Authority, Paul Page, have authority over this, him and Lester Gillespie, and I'm barred from here. And all these cars you see here is actually the cars where my dad's youngest brother, Percy Ivy, they having a funeral over here. And I see a guy right down the street here just turned, it's called itself, I guess, spying on me. And I'll tell you who that is in a minute. But anyway, this is, all these cars is from my Uncle Percy's dad's, my Uncle Percy's youngest brother's funeral. I wasn't allowed to go to it because I'm barred from here. Everybody in Charleston, Missouri know I'm barred from it. You know what I mean? I just want to say that may my Uncle Percy rest in peace. Okay, you see Lester Gillespie over here. This is Raymond Ivy. My uncle's funeral is over there. Hey, you don't run this here, Lester Gillespie. You don't run this. This is you have no authority over here in this area here. This is my uncle's funeral over there. This is Lester Gillespie, y'all. Coming over here. Now his daughter's saying I'm stalking him. Did you witness this? I'm over here minding my own business. Over here videoing because my uncle's being buried and I'm unable to go over there. But here's Lester Gillespie over here stalking me. You see what I'm saying? Over here stalking me. Y'all see him? This is a man that think that he run everything in Charleston, Missouri. Everything in Charleston, Missouri. You see what I'm saying? I'm over here paying my respects because I'm barred up out of the CF Bowen Center, but this is not the CF Bowen Center's property. Lester Gillespie comes all the way from down here to down there. Now he over here. Is it a purpose why you videoing me? Because I ain't said nothing to you. Can you tell the people what reason you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respects of my daddy's youngest brother who's having a funeral across the street? Can you tell the people one reason why you down here? Now you and your daughter supposed to be so terrified of me. Why is you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respect? My uncle is no kin to you. You made sure that my auntie and them, my uncle's wife and them had the funeral tour play. It's funny to you, ain't it? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to you.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hey, it's funny to you. It's funny to you that my uncle is dead and I can't go to his thing. But see, one thing about it, God gonna deal with you. It wasn't funny when you was. Can you tell the people why you was trying to bust into that house of yours at 603 Vine Street? You see, you can't go tell the judge that I'm following you. You following me.
This is a road up for the time.
Hey, you following me.
For the time, right?
Yeah, you following me. Y'all see him?
I got it.
Y'all see him? No, you got me. That's what you say. You got me. But I want you to show a judge why did you come all the way down there, coming down here to harass me.
No, I'm not a rat.
Now, do you?
Like you film us.
Hey, do you? Okay, you
Thank
filming
you,
me,
Raymond.
but
Raymond, you are a black activist and you say you a black activist, why don't you be a black activist and try to do something? All you do is criticize.
Okay.
I never seen you do anything good for the community but criticize the community.
Okay.
Do something good.
Okay.
And then you want to put my house on. Now go film it now.
Oh, we
Go
know.
film it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know you got that side with them holes in it. But see,
It's paid for those.
Hey, it's a joke. Yeah, the way you get
Thank
it.
you, Raymond.
Hey,
You're a good man, Raymond.
Right.
I love you for that, Raymond. You're a beautiful man. You're a good man.
See, you
Stay good, Raymond.
Okay.
Stay good, Raymond.
I want
You
y'all
are a
to
good
see
man,
this here.
Raymond.
This
A
is
good
Lester
man. You are a
Gillespie.
good man, Raymond.
This is
Can you
Gillespie.
say that to me?
I
You
was
are a
over
good
here
man,
making a
Raymond.
video
You are a
of
good
the
man,
death
Raymond.
of my
You
uncle,
are a good man,
where I
Raymond.
can't go.
And the way you
and
are
here
lying
he
is
is.
tough. Raymond, you are a good man. That's all I'm gonna say. You a good man, Raymond.
But
I'm
one thing
Raymond,
about
you a
you,
good
you
man.
evil. You
You
evil.
a good man, Raymond.
You evil.
You a
Ain't
good
you
man.
and your daughter afraid of me?
And then you sat there and you bring up stuff 30 years ago. Your daughter's grown now. You still talking about the bus. You still talking about the school.
Hey, that's my
Raymond.
daughter. It happened
And
to
then
my
you try to
daughter.
put me in there. I ain't got nothing to do with no bus
It happened to
driver.
my daughter.
Thank you, Raymond. You a good man.
It happened to my
Keep
daughter. But I
filming,
just
Raymond.
want y'all to see Lester
Keep-
Gillespie
This is
coming
Lester
over
Gillespie.
here.
I'm gonna do an interview with you, Raymond. Come here,
No.
interview.
Let's look at since he videoing my car. You want to see what he got? Go ahead and try to run me
I don't
over.
run you over. I just want you to get
Don't
away.
try to run me over.
Raymond, you're a good man.
No, you come over
are
here
a good man.
harassing
No,
me.
this is the public street. I can go anywhere I
Yeah,
want to go.
you're right, but you
You right. I
came
can go anywhere I
down
wanna
here
go, Raymond.
when I'm trying to video
Thank you,
where my
Raymond.
uncle and them having a funeral
Have a
at
beautiful day,
that I
Raymond.
can't go. Yeah,
Raymond.
I am.
Have a beautiful day. Cause
I
you know
am.
what, Raymond? You pay no rent inside my head. None. And so guess what you do, Raymond? All you doing is making a fool of yourself, man.
Oh, am I?
People tired of you, man.
You and
Why
your
don't you get
daughter
a life?
tired of me.
No.
Why didn't you file?
Everybody tired of you, Raymond.
Okay, if they
Get a
tired,
life.
no, they tired of you
No, get a
misusing
life.
the black community.
No, people working, Raymond.
Okay,
People working.
Okay.
People getting paid. People working. People trying to clean the community up. What is you doing, Raymond? Tell
What
me
I'm
two
doing-
thing you done did.
What I'm
Nothing.
doing-
And I don't want to hear about no exposure, nothing.
What I'm doing
Hey,
is
look.
exposing
You
individuals
can't
like
even go
you.
to Chicago because you weak.
I can't go
And
to
then-
Chicago.
then-
I can go any place I
Raymond,
go.
and then you put your daughters out here.
No, I don't know.
No,
You
no,
put
no, no.
your daughter
No, no,
up to
Let me tell you
say.
something.
You put your
To tell
daughter
them-
up.
to tell them kids that their mama was having sex with me. Then you say Mr. Epps. Then you say Susanna Wesley.
You ain't
Man,
seen.
you know why they let
you
go?
ain't seen
You
me
know why she
mention
was there?
Mr. Epps' name.
She was-
Damn time.
Yes, you did. You know why she was
You-
there?
you can't-
Because you have. Look at. I got the pictures, Raymond.
You
How
ain't told.
beat
You
her,
ain't
Raymond.
said that I.
You beat that woman. Her
Okay.
eyes swole. Her face swole. You beat that woman. Then you gonna turn around and act like a man.
Now you gonna tell
Raymond.
me what I did to my woman.
Raymond. To
You
your
gonna
wife,
tell
not
me
no
that I
woman.
did to my woman.
Raymond.
Now
it-
see
yeah, I
what
got
you
today.
doing. What I want
I
you
got
to.
you
I
today.
want you to produce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to produce
I
what you
can.
said. See, I know people that you went.
No.
You remember the lady
Man,
that you
I got
rubbed
your
on her
picture.
hand
Man,
and
nobody
told her
rubbed
that
nobody
she was
hand.
like Beyonce?
Man, that's old.
I know
Who
that's
you talking
old.
about? Who you talking
That's
about?
old. I ain't gonna tell
Now
you
you
who.
bringing old stuff
Hey,
up.
no,
You
you
bringing some
sitting
stuff
here
up that don't
lying
even make
saying
no
that I
sense.
beat on my wife.
Everybody be
What
on
you
saying
got
my
to what you got to do is worry about
Hey.
telling these females that you
Hey.
don't sleep with Pam no more.
You crazy.
You tell
That's my
people that
wife.
I know they gonna come forward.
Man,
They
hey,
gonna
look,
come
well, bring
forward.
them forward, Raymond.
They gonna come forward. But I want
But
you
you
to
know
tell
what,
the
though?
people why you come
Raymond.
all the way down here
Because it's a
to
public
harass
street.
me.
It's a public street.
But yet,
It's public. You don't own this street. I go where I
you're
want to
right.
go.
You're right. But you came
And all I
down here
did,
to
I just
harass
filmed
me.
you. I filmed you.
You came down here to
Film
harass
everybody
me.
else. I put you on film.
All right, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
put you on film.
You got anything else?
No, I just want to say you a good man, Raymond.
No,
Act like
no,
one.
no. Hey, listen.
Act like one.
Listen.
Act like a good man, Raymond.
Listen, you may pay these
No,
drug dealers
man.
and drug addicts, but you don't pay me. You can't tell me
Raymond.
what to do. I just want y'all to just see.
Yeah, see me.
He came all the way down
was a
here.
public street.
You know one thing about it? Now you do a lot of stuff to women. You talking about women. You tried to kick into that lady's door. The sheriff told you, Nicholas Pratt told you, you was committing a burglary and an assault.
But one thing about it, though, I never raped a
A
16-year-old girl. You
Hey.
were a rapist, man.
Hey, did I rape-
Put
did
that
I-
on there. You raped a 16-year-old girl, Raymond.
Okay, when you
you
said
raped
that,
her.
now we
You
gonna go
raped
to
her.
court.
I
I
don't
want
care.
you to produce
You
where I
raped that.
raped anybody.
Hey, you was the,
I want
had
you to
probation.
produce. I want you to produce where I raped anybody.
Now
Your buddy Rodney
raped-
Jones been to
you-
jail for rape.
You,
and I
you're
want
a
you to
rapist,
produce.
man.
I want
And
you to
I'm trying
produce
to get
it.
your props and your
No,
man.
no, won't you
are a
produce?
rapist.
Produce where I raped
You
somebody.
raped. Hey, you had what you got there?
Okay.
What was the case?
All
Why did you have
got
probation?
to do is produce
Tell
it.
me what was the case then?
I went on probation
You-
for videoing you.
No.
I want you to show one place where I raped somebody.
No, you was on probation for
For a
assault
rape,
to
right?
that girl. No.
A rape 16-year-old, right?
I don't know
A
how old
rape.
you were, but they got you.
A rape though, right? A
You had to
rape.
go- Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
Did you go to court for
A
it?
rape, right?
What was it
Now,
then?
well, if it was, if,
Explain
it's-
yourself then. What was
it's
it?
public record.
What was it?
It's a public record.
What was it?
Why don't you go get it? Because when I file it for you, it's
What
gonna
was
be
it?
for defamation,
Nah, you
like you did
defamation?
for Mo, like you did,
Defamation?
like you did over there on Vine
You say
Street.
defamation?
You know what defamation?
Well,
you probably don't know what defamation
Man,
is.
I'm way
But
more
see,
educated,
when
Raymond.
you say that I raped somebody and can't
Raymond,
produce it,
you got
that's
assault.
defamation of
No.
character.
Boy, all the defamation you done towards me,
Hey.
you need to be quiet, man.
All you
You
got
still
to do is do
defamation.
like you did before.
But I'm glad you out here filming, cause you know why?
Yeah, because that's my
And I'm
uncle's
glad
funeral.
you showing respect.
That's my uncle's
That's
funeral.
the only thing you show respect
But
for
you-
the dead.
yeah.
Not the living, but the dead. And I appreciate that.
But I don't need you to
You-
appreciate
you're a
me.
good
You,
man, Raymond.
Larry Lester, you don't run. You may think you
No,
run this
I ain't
town.
trying to run nothing,
Hey,
Raymond.
that's
I don't-
why God got
Raymond,
one of your arms
That's
deformed
fine.
already.
That's fine, Raymond.
He got one of your
I
arms
rest
deformed
my
now.
own. I rest my
You see
own
what I'm
to be that
saying?
way than my mind.
Hey,
You deranged,
mine,
man.
mine is good.
You crazy, man.
I want, yeah, okay. Okay, prove that rape that you said. That y'all just seen him when I was trying to video out here with my uncle's funeral out here, and Lester Gillespie come all the way down here to harass me. I want to see if Bobby Hearn's gonna say something about that, because I didn't say nothing to Lester Gillespie. I'ma leave for right now. May my uncle rest in peace. And peace be still. Mississippi County Sheriff. No, that's the Charleston Police Department. I'm hoping, let's see what's going on. Which way are they going here? Going over the bridge. So it must be something happening on the I-57 northbound. They didn't go over the viaduct, which is Boomland. Let me ride my bike down and check it out. It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.